Now, projectors. So projectors, you're the people who see things in a different way. You see how to make them better. You're great at improving processes to make them more efficient, to improve things in this world. So you're here to guide people to a better way of doing things. So does that sound like you, Val?
I think I do. I love to come around people, and I was this morning just talking to our rank and file friends, right? Like, I know what it feels like, and I totally want to come around people just like that and help them. So yeah, yep, that's me.
So, so one of the things as a projector that to really be in your flow is you really need to wait for the invitation, though. If you ever had given advice to people and it falls on deaf ears, or it totally flips and backfires on you, that's because as a projector, you're so enthusiastic about sharing ways to make things better, the way you see things. But if the people who are about to receive it aren't ready, you're going to get met with a lot of resistance, and they maybe feel some bitterness in it. So it's one of the lessons of a projector is to really wait to be invited in. And that sounds like, well, but I want to do it. And you're sitting on your hands, but you have to make yourself available too with that knowledge that you have. Otherwise, people won't see it and invite it in. So it's not so much about sitting and just waiting. When is that person going to come into my sphere? You have to be able to put yourself out there, and then the invitation will come. And the way you're best to make a decision is waiting for clarity. So that's not making that snap decision, kind of sleep on it, kind of feel it out. How does it feel? Waiting for that aha moment that you know it's the right decision. If you make your decisions that way, then things will flow. You'll meet less resistance. You'll feel good. Things will just go really naturally. Where with Greg and myself, we have to tune into our intuition. So we've got to have that little quiet voice inside of us give us that. Yeah, this is it. And then if you listen to that, you'll know you're going in the right direction. So that's a really just a brief overview of some of the things that you can learn through your human design. The chart, besides these types of informations, they're also made up of gates and channels. And I was starting to blow Greg's mind the other day talking about gates and channels. And gates really are gifts, are innate abilities, and there are 64 gates in the chart. So these gates can also be connected together. So when two gates connect together, they form a channel. And that's where the real magic starts to happen, because when you have a channel between two innate gifts or abilities, those are the gifts that you can tap into and rely on. They have formed that channel. When you just have gates that aren't connected to each other, this is when you're going to find yourself starting to be drawn to people who have that connecting gate that will help you turn on your gate that isn't connected. So this is where this differentiation comes in, when you get these 64 gates and which ones are activated and which ones aren't, which ones are connected in channels. So this is the energy and the gift that you can rely on in your life. And you can have anywhere from actually no channels, and that's a reflector, up to 5, 6 different channels in your design. But we'll all have 13 gates activated. So just a little bit of the layers and the nuances that you can get with human design when you really have somebody who knows what they're doing. And I'm in the process of just soaking all of this up. So like Greg was mentioning, I'll be launching some practices in the new year that I'd love to share with your audience and help them get in touch with what their real purpose is here in life, and bring joy and love back into being on this wonderful planet of ours. And I don't know, a secret. This is the secret. Human design is the secret. You know, the more I read about what's going on in the world, other modalities, I can draw it back to human design and how this is going to help the world. So that's my secret.